Welcome to the fascinating world of history, unfolded, in which we will talk about Malta. The English name Malta derives from Italian and Maltese Malta. The ancient Greeks may have given the island this name after Malta's endemic subspecies of bees. Malta and its demonym Maltese are attested in English from the late 16th century. Malta is widely used in more recent versions. The name is attested earlier in other languages, however, including some medieval manuscripts of the Latin Antonine itinerary. Malta has been inhabited from circa 5900 BC, since the arrival of settlers originating from European Neolithic agriculturalists. Pottery found by archaeologists at the Scorba temples resembles that found in Italy, and suggests that the Maltese Islands were first settled in 5200 BC by Stone Age hunters or farmers who had arrived from Sicily, possibly the Sicani. The extinction of the dwarf hippos, giant swans, and dwarf elephants has been linked to the earliest arrival of humans on Malta. Prehistoric farming settlements dating to the early Neolithic include Gardalam. The population on Malta grew cereals, raised livestock, and in common with other ancient Mediterranean cultures, worshipped a fertility figure. A culture of megalithic temple builders then either supplanted or arose from this early period. Around 3500 BC, these people built some of the oldest existing freestanding structures in the world in the form of the megalithic Gantia temples on Gozo. Other early temples include those at Hagar-Kim and Manajra. The temples have distinctive architecture, typically a complex trefoil design, and were used from 4000 to 2500 BC. Tentative information suggests that animal sacrifices were made to the goddess of fertility, whose statue is now in the National Museum of Archaeology in Valletta. Another archaeological feature of the Maltese Islands, often attributed to these ancient builders, is equidistant uniform grooves dubbed cart tracks or cart ruts, which can be found in several locations throughout the islands, with the most prominent being those found in Misra Gar il Kobir. These may have been caused by wooden-wheeled carts eroding soft limestone. The culture apparently disappeared from the islands around 2500 BC, possibly due to famine or disease. After 2500 BC, the Maltese Islands were depopulated for several decades, until an influx of Bronze Age immigrants, a culture that cremated its dead and introduced smaller megalithic structures called dolmens. They are claimed to belong to a population certainly different from that which built the previous megalithic temples. It is presumed the population arrived from Sicily because of the similarity of Maltese dolmens to some small constructions found there. Subscribe and stay tuned to History Unfolded for the second part to learn about the Malta infrastructure and culture.